Donnie Reagan of the Happy Valley Church of Jesus Christ in Tennessee just got voted the most racist pastor in America. And as you're about to see, that is well deserved.
It's a pitiful thing. Not holy, not wonderful, and everybody should do it. Amen. Friends, it's worldly. Why is it so many black basketball stars, black football stars, black baseball stars? Want a white wife?
Why? Tell us.
Why? Lord have mercy.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Say it.
It's another defiance of God's law.
Is it?
It is a worldly way.
So is.
And then it creeps over into the message. Tell me what's the difference in preaching against bobbed hair, painted face, shorts, all this, that, and other, being worldly, and we let this worldly means come right in, and we're afraid to say one thing about it.
Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference.
And let me tell you right up front, any of you young people, you want to marry a black man, you girls, don't ask me to do it, because I will not. I refuse. I cannot do it with a conscience toward God and look these quotes in the face. You white brothers, you find a black sister, you want to marry an African or whatever more, don't ask Brother Donnie. I'll quit church, suit yourself. I'd rather you quit than me get in trouble with God. Well, glory.
There's like a fucking caricature out of a bad comedy movie, right? It's like an SNL skit. Like everybody, preach it, brother. All right now. Well, glory. What's wrong with you people? I was just waiting. I swear to God, they were this close. Somebody in the audience. White power. White power. It's like the Chappelle skit. Like, we're laughing and stuff, but that's fucked up stuff, man. Oh, this racism is killing me inside. First of all, you know when they lost me? In the first clip, within the first, 3 seconds when...
Well, since we're talking about Pastor Donnie, let me get myself right for this one here. Well, now I know all you Christians out there, you all riled up because your cultural biases today says that this pastor's wrong. He's being racist. Talking about he wouldn't marry black men and black women and to white men and white women, that he's wrong for that. And the fact that he's talking about why all these athletes are marrying these white women, mainly because them white women are the ones that's around and gunning for these athletes. That's a whole nother thing about, the white woman being so precious that a lot of black men do go run to them. But those are cultural morale right there. Let's talk about the biblical morality. Now, you Christians ain't gonna like this. I'm gonna tell you right now, but Pastor Donnie is right. Pastor Donnie is absolutely right when you're talking about that there Christianity. And I know right now you're like, oh, here he go. He already talking funny. Now I'm just talking native Georgia right now, since he's from Tennessee as a Tennessee brother volunteers. Oh yeah. Well, let me explain something to you. If you Christian would actually go and read your Bible, then what you're gonna find out is that on many occasions, your God prevented the children of God from marrying outside of their group. You see, he told those Israelites, he said, look at here now, don't you be marrying off to none of them Canaanites, because they different. And you don't marry them. Now, I know y'all want to try to massage a little bit and say that, well, as long as it's Christian marrying Christian, then it's all right. But no. You see, Canaanites and Israelites are cousins. They're the same family. The Amorites, the Jebusites, they all the same family. But he told them not to marry with them. Remember that time when Moses and the children of Israel was going around for 40 years. And then they rolled up to Peor. And some of them there women in Peor, them Midianites, they put that good pum-pum on them Israelite men. They start worshiping their God. And then what happened? The plague came upon the children of Israel. And when that plague came upon the children of Israel, one of them Israelites had the unmitigated gall to bring one of them Mennonite women into the camp. We talked about this on my live today. We brought her into the camp. But if it had not been for Phinehas stabbed that Israelite through his back and through the belly of that damn woman while they was in there making the sexy. You know what happened? Plague was lifted. God's vengeance would not be quenched by that alone. So when we get to Numbers 31, like we talked about today, God sent Moses, told him to send 12,000 of them there good old Israelite boys over the side. And they conquered 5 Midianite kingdoms. And they killed all of them. They killed all the fighting men. But when they brought back the spoils, Moses said, hey, kill all the baby boys. Kill all the old men. Kill all the women who've known the man, but for the ones who still had that virgin poom, take for yourself, because he knew he had to kill the ones that had known the man, because that Midianite poom had messed up the Israelites before. And he reminded them, say, remember in Peor? So he tells you, even though Moses had a Midianite wife in Zipporah, it was different. She cut off the foreskin of her son's penis to save Moses' life. That woman had converted. You ain't supposed to be mixing. Ruth, she converted. You ain't supposed, those are isolated incidences. Isolated. But the overwhelming majority of the time, God doesn't respect when you marry outside the family. Esau was born first of Jacob. And then his brother was born. I got that right? Was it Esau and Jacob? No, Esau was born first from Isaac. And then Jacob was born. But Esau went and married him, one of them Edomites. While Jacob went and married him an Israelite. It don't matter that she was his first cousin. It don't matter that his second wife was his first cousin. It don't matter that his third and fourth wife were his slave wives. None of that there matters, because Abraham's wife was also his sister. And if you ain't marrying your sister in your bloodline or your cousin, if you acting like Esau and staying at home and taking care of the parents instead of being like Jacob and going and tricking people with a whole bunch of magical wood and telling lies and working for all them years for his uncle to get his uncle's daughters, them his cousins, you ain't doing right. Esau, even though he might look like a good son, he married an Edomite. That's why Esau did not get the promise, did not get his birthright. He was hungry over some stew. But Jacob wrestled with God, had incestuous relationship with his sisters, cousins, who was in the family bloodline. That's how God liked it. So when you are a black man or a white man or an Asian man or a Latina man or you any other man, you stick to your own kind. That's what God is trying to tell you, that you're supposed to marry within your own kind. It ain't about the religion. It's your own kind. Moses never saw the promised land. Now, the Bible gonna tell you he ain't see it because he took credit for hitting a rock and water coming out. But he ain't see the promised land because he was married to a Midianite. He was married to a Cushite. He had 2 wives, a Midianite and a Cushite. So he didn't see the promised land. But those who stayed in the family saw the promised land. This pastor ain't against black folks. He just saying he want everybody to see the promised land, and you gotta stop your worldliness. And part of your worldliness is your marrying folks outside of your racial makeup, even though race wasn't invented till around 1547. Y'all have a great day. Remember always, you gotta free yourself, be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Stop having them sex with them other women. Good pum pum. Good job.